Before I can explain how AI girlfriends will help us, let me set up the context. Judging how fast the dating market is evolving, I believe that soon enough women who have intercourse in exchange of money will develop standards. There are less and less women in that business because of only fools and women being hired in priority at the good jobs, but also a new layer of normies joins the inkwells every week we live. Like decades ago, it was sub 3 who were the inkwells. Then it was sub 4. Currently, I believe it's sub 7. But even 7s now are turning to professional women. Yes, I truly believe that 7 out of 10 guys are actually turning up to professional women more and more. So the demand on the professionals is growing and the supply is shrinking because, as I said, women make more money in a lot of different ways and they don't have to put up with average men anymore. This will mean that overall, less access to regular sex for normies. With normies, even beta boxing will be reserved for a higher tier normie. It will be a high tier normie option, not a normie or sub 5 option anymore, making normies the new clientele of professional women. Basically, we will reach a point where the average guy will be begging a woman to sleep with him for $1,000, and she will be telling him like she'd rather sleep with a Chad light for 100 than with him for 1,000, or maybe a higher tier normie for 500, because that's the only way she will feel that it was worth it. Look, guys, for women there is no limit to how standards can rise. Basically, if it comes to this, the only men worth fucking for free are Chads. All the rest must compensate, and for anyone lower than a 6, it will have to be a serious compensation. Imagine just how funny it would be if professional women will hang a price list showing how much you have to pay according to your SMV. Now, I mentioned at the start of the video that AI girlfriends will help mitigate this. Is it because for every disease there is a cure? No, not really. But because there is money to be made there and people will go for it. Basically, a lot of companies are researching and developing ultra realistic dolls who will be connected to AI and provide a girlfriend experience. Whether sexual, conversational, or intellectual, other than the bedroom fun, you will be able to cuddle with her, watch movies, and talk to her, which would be something beyond crazy and useless if you had access to real women, but most men don't have access to real women. You can judge all you want, but some people on this planet eat mud to make their pain of hunger go away, while other people on the same planet throw tons and tons of perfectly fine food to create scarcity. So if you are with a girlfriend or a constant access to intimacy, keep your opinion to yourself. And if you are an inkwell and against AI girlfriends, just give it time. The years and years of loneliness ahead might change your mind to entertain ideas you never thought you'd be coming any close to. Now, fair enough, as Rehab Room said in his video, it is still a long way for perfect realism. But what he underestimates, in my opinion, are people who don't even require ultimate satience, but just some reaction. Men already masturbate every day to screens. Anything better will be sold like hotcakes. And in my prediction, this will be the only factor contributing to less demand for professionals in the years to come. And I say hopefully, because I don't even know, but at least I don't want to live to see professional women putting up a menu on their sites indicating different prices that depend on your value as a man. In conclusion, women who are now self-sufficient only mate for looks. They can make their own money and they can get their validation from social media. These two needs won't be challenged anytime soon. We can't rely on men to just stop simping. So the only thing left for women to pursue is Chad's genetic and or intercourse with him because of his looks. I believe that the presence of AI girlfriends will provide to inkwells more than these girls do for them. You know, the best a normie can get from these girls is a heart on their third message in row or a kiss on the cheek maybe and some sort of phrase like you're such a great guy. Well, now he will have some of his needs met in an artificial way, which will make the girls gradually receive less resources and attention from men unless they provide more than what the AI will provide. Let's just say this that Stacy's will never have to compete because they will always have the advantage of being real other than being beautiful, but the non-attractive girls would lose so hard to AI because I agree with Rehab Room that things are going crazy. Look, for example, the average height difference I see on the street in couples is 30 centimeters or more, and I want to ask how is that even possible? If the difference between the average male and female in my city is less than 14 centimeters, that means that every time a couple is matched and the height of the man surpasses the height of the woman by 30 centimeters, it means that necessarily, mathematically, half of men will be left unmatched. And there is only one metric. I am tired of seeing girls that I won't look twice at with men who mug me on every level. Literal supermodels and athletes with regular ass girls. For something to change the current situation, it must be something so crazy and advanced that we can't even grasp it fully right now. We need to see how many men will turn to AI girlfriends, leaving behind real women. Listen, I want to ask, will the reduction of simping this way end up finally putting women back to place? Not fully back to place, but somewhat help with the crazy situation we are in right now? In my opinion, nothing will improve the situation. But if something will, it will be AI or my other solution that I will discuss in the future video, which is an impossible solution. But listen, guys, what will happen if governments ban dating apps? Well, that is an interesting idea, but it is for another video. Thank you for watching so far. Please subscribe to motivate me create more content. Have a good one.